Hey guys, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm hoping that you guys, so yeah, see that's the difference. So I'm seeing it's working even better now, Leo, because it just went to YouTube really quickly. All right, guys. So we are about to get started. Hey, Lavelle, how are you, love? Good afternoon. Thank you for sharing the video. Guys, we were having technical difficulties at first, so I had to drop the video and then come back and start again. I think because of the royalty-free music. Well, the royalty music on my thing may have been a problem, but I'm not sure, right? Not sure. But we are about to get started. Yep, Instagram is on. I said Instagram. Periscope is on. Podcast. All right, guys. So if you are new to my live streams, I'm about to get right to it. I'm Falal Shade, the accountability accountant, guys. I help entrepreneurs and individuals. You see? Okay. I'm about to get started. I'm ready, y'all. And if we don't have perfect connection today, I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, guys. So we are up on both platforms, well, on all of the platforms now. So, guys, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but all you can do sometimes is just shut down, start over again, and regroup, right? So, guys, we're talking about bosses hire their children. Here's why. Like, you guys need to really learn why. So in my previous live stream, I was going back showing you guys that if you hire your child, they get work experience. But then also think about it. Many of us are building businesses in hopes of one day our children taking it over, right? By exposing them into the business early on, we are allowed to see which one of our children or child would be inclined to take it over and show some interest in it as well. So that's just some of the benefits from the children aspect. From you as the parent, right? From you, from the parent standpoint, they now will have earned income. They now will have earned income, right? So what do I mean by, and why is it important that they need to have earned income? So many of you don't know, and I'm about to share my screen. We're about to go to Vanguard's investment site. Okay, so I'm about to share my screen for all of you guys to see that for your child to even be able to start building generational wealth and, saving for the future and doing all of those things, right? They have to have earned income. Hey, Sharita, how are you, love? Thank you for coming in, beautiful. Lavelle, thank you for sharing the video. So, guys, as you can see, I can't even message you. Oh my God. Okay. As you guys can see on my screen on Periscope and Facebook, we are on the Vanguard's investor site. So it says, okay, a Roth IRA offers tax-free withdrawals. So we're not going to really be too concerned about the tax-free withdrawals or anything like that, right? We say, what is a Roth IRA? A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account that offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Roth IRA rules dictate that as long as you've owned your account for 5 years and you're age 59 and a half or older, you can withdraw money when you want to, and you won't owe any federal taxes. Okay, but look at my screen. They say there's no age limit. Okay, you can put money in your account for as many years as you want, as long as you have earned income that qualifies. We're right here. no age limit, but as long as you have to have earned income that qualifies. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm adamant in trying to teach you guys on why you should hire your children, because for them, they will have earned income. They will have earned income. So with that being said, they're able to now invest into their retirement accounts. Without legitimate earned income, your child would not be able to contribute into their retirement account. Guys, put 1 in the chat if you already knew that your child have to have earned income. And if you did know that, did you know that you could be the source that provides them that earned income? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to move this phone. Let me know in the chat, guys. So if you guys are just coming in, I'm giving you guys exactly the reasons why so many rich people, so many bosses, so many other races and cultures take advantage of hiring their children. Okay, because it allows them. Okay, QS Davis is new to me. Thanks for sharing. Yes, you're welcome. It's probably new to everybody that's here. But if you guys can comment, let me know if you've known that. So the trick is we had to first find a way to now have your real child, right? Have a real business. Well, not even a real business, a real job, let me say. A real job. And so the best way to do that is by hiring your children. They will have the earned income that they need to be able to invest into their future. Okay. So guys, if you want me to see your comments, right, you have to, I think you may have to give permission for me to be able to see them, I think. I'm not sure. No, it don't say that on mine. Why do it say that on some people's? I don't know. Okay, so that's one main thing. So the trick is, once you hire your child, they will have earned income. So as you guys can clearly see, right? Are we all on the same page? Put 1 on the chat if you fully understand that for your child to be able to invest into their retirement account, they have to have earned income. Put 1 in the chat and let me know that we're all on the same page. Let me know. I'm gonna wait until y'all tell me too. Let me know. Number 1. Perfect. Is that tiny baby? So Keisha said, do they complete a W-2? Keisha, that will be discussed in the masterclass. I will not be divulging into either W-2 or 1099 or whatever the case may be. But just know this, you have to have paperwork. All them posts that y'all been seeing on Instagram talking about you don't need any paperwork, pay your child $7,000, you don't need no paperwork. That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. Okay, you need paperwork and you need a paper trail. So don't fall for the bait with all of those Instagram posts talking about you didn't need any paperwork. They're setting you up for failure, and it clearly shows that they have never hired their child, because they did legally hire their child. They would know that it requires paperwork. Let me really be honest. Okay, so yes, there is paperwork involved. We will discuss based on your personal situation what works best for you and what paperwork you're supposed to be issuing your child. Okay, so now guys, what I'm about to do, I'm about to share my screen, and I'm about to show you that if you start your child off investing into their Roth the right way by hiring them, right? Okay, putting them on payroll legally. Do you know that by the time your child retires at the age of 65, if we start to contribute now for them, right? Let me give you the exact number. Give me 1 second. Okay, so if we start to contribute $5,000 per year, and this is not the numbers that I'm telling you guys to do, this is just an example, and I'm about to share my screen. for all of you. And on Instagram, I may flip the camera around for you guys. So I'm about to share my screen. Okay, so do you know, and I'm about to flip my screen for y'all. How do I do this? Can I? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. So do you know that your child will have $3.7 million projected in their retirement account if they start contributing at the age of 7 years old? Okay. At the age of 7 years old, they will have $3.7 million. This is what other races are doing. The Black community are not doing this. And this is why we're falling short. And this is why all of our majority of our baby boomers are still working. You have a lot of people that's 70, 80 years old working in Walmart, still working because their retirement accounts were not enough for them to sit on their tail. Okay. And so what are you doing? If you're claiming you're building generational wealth, this is generational wealth. You're setting your child up to be able to have $3.7 million by the time they're 65. And if they don't spend all of that money can roll over to your grandchildren. So I don't understand why you guys think that the only way to build generational wealth is outside of your household, outside of the assets and what you guys already have in place. Take advantage. Many of you may never be able to invest into real estate because you may not have the capital to do so. By hiring your children, it allows you to free up the capital, build some investments, build some assets, and down the line, guess what? You will be able to buy properties. If not you, your children will be able to buy properties, okay? So let's go ahead and manipulate the numbers. So you say for 7 at the age of 7, but let's think about this. The average Black person do not start contributing until their retirement until age 30. At the age of 30, if you do not take my advice and learn how to hire your child legally and start building generational wealth, right? At the age and you wait and you say, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested. I'm going to wait to try to invest in real estate, whatever the case may be, right? By the time they're 30 years old, if they start contributing what they're allowed and they try to retire, they're only going to have $739,000. Compared to if you started them off young and knew tax strategies and knew why other cultures are doing this. I would rather for my child, Brennan Bryce, both to have $3.7 million put away by the time they're 65 than to have $739,000. I don't understand. Where did we go wrong with we not incorporating this into business building? This is financial literacy at your finest. This is financial literacy at your finest. I'm going to show you guys one more illustration. And this illustration is to show you guys that this. So let's say, okay, well, we're not going to start them at the age of 30. Okay, we're going, and they don't want to retire, so we're going to change the retirement. No, I can't change the retirement age. What I think, if I want to say they want to retire at the age of, let's say your child want to retire at the age of 30, right? If your child, and see, this is my kids. This is me and my colleagues' kids right here. This is what we're doing for our kids. By the time my child get 30, because I already started on hers, Britta's going to have $285,000 around that range when she's 30 to pull out tax-free at the age of 30. But look, the average person don't start their retirement until the age of 30. Where do we go wrong only learning about big investments and only our retirement? Why weren't we taught these strategies? Why weren't we taught these strategies? Okay. So do you guys have any questions so far on why you should hire your child? If you're interested, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration. The fee is $97 today. It will go up to $147 on Monday, 11:59 No, 12:01 a.m. on Monday. It's gonna go to 1:47, and then we're closing the doors on that Wednesday. I'm not accepting any late registrations. I'm not doing any of that. So Christy, it's not about the age. Your child has to have earned income. See, that's the trick to the code. The trick to the code is not about the age. It's about their earned income. They have to work. So whatever age your child begin to work is the age that they can begin to invest into their retirement, into their Roth. But many of you have not hired your children or provided them work or opportunities to work. And you have the business right there. You have the opportunity to do this right here in your face. So after this class, you guys can never say, I was not taught an easier way to build generational wealth. This class, being the investment that it is, and the replay will be $297. So once me and my team finish putting this class on for you guys on Thursday, the 27th, it will go up to $297. If you guys go to my cart already on my website, it's already there for $297 from when I did it 2 years ago. So it's going to go back up to $297. So if you really want to learn how to build generational wealth and do this the right way, right, then I advise you to register as soon as possible, because we do have limited seats, and I do not want to expand my Zoom and do all of that increased bandwidth. No, we're going to give y'all the juice. Whoever come, whoever attend, they're going to tell you guys that it was fire, their child is hired, and guess what? You're going to lose out. My kids going to be rich, their kids are going to be rich, their kids is going to be living the life, and yours is going to be struggling at the age of 30, and mine is going to be sitting on bricks, offering loans and building business. Like, that's the difference. The difference between what I'm teaching you guys is the real difference between generational wealth. Y'all talking about real estate. Like, you guys so funny, and I can't even see any of the comments because you guys know. No, see, nerds, see, this is the thing, guys. I'm not going to give you guys no strategy, so you will not be able to pick out my questions. I'm giving you guys one avenue to be able to invest that your child will be able to invest in when you hire them. Yes, they will be able to contribute to their Roth, but I'm not telling you the mathematics behind it. That's what the class is for. The class, I will show you how you're supposed to do it step by step. I'm going to show you how much you're supposed to pay them, the max you're supposed to pay them, okay, and how you can, and really based on their age, the position, what you really could pay them. I'm going to let you know if you need work permits and everything. So we're not leaving anything out. The issue is this: you're not going to get it from this live stream, guys. So if you think that I'm going to tell you what to do and how to do it, it's not going to be this live stream. It's going to be next week on the 27th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is not the first time that I put this class on. It's not the first time that I brought it to the public. It is going to be the first time that I go into it in the length that I do go into it, because I realize that you guys need me to hold your hand, literally give you the forms, examples of the forms. I give you guys the forms, but this year I'm going to type in the forms and give it to you exactly that. So at the end of the year, you can sit in front of your computer and in front of your records and use that document to complete everything that you need to complete. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging at all. Step 1, step 2, step 3. By the time you're done with the class, the only thing you need to do is look back at it at the end of the year when you're going to prepare your paperwork. Oh no, Keisha, the class is next week, the 27th. Okay, so let me read y'all comments. Give me a second, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay, all right, Nard. So I look forward to seeing you. So there's quite a few people have already registered. So the seats are filling up pretty fast, and a lot of people don't get paid until Friday. So I know by the time Friday comes, we might be completely sold out, and it will be up to my team if they want to go through and do the necessary work to maybe open up another class or open up more seats. But that's literally up to Leo and them if they want to do it. I'll show up, but it's work that my team will have to do for me to be able to show up. So you guys have to make a move. I'm not going to wait until the last minute. And I don't want you guys to miss out either, because many of you are hoping and wishing to build generational wealth. You're seeing all of these posts. You're seeing people saying, oh my gosh, I should have never even, I should have went live. Let me tell Randy to answer the phones very fast, because the office phones come here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I should have not went live on this phone because it's blocking the reception. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to tell my team to answer the office phone off the first ring because it's messing with my feed on Instagram. So if you're interested, Keisha, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration. And then I think Leo is in the live stream as well. He'll go ahead on and put the link for all of you guys that's moving forward. So that's different. So me and my colleagues, and a few of them have already paid for their wives to even sit in the class, right? We're going to have our 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds already set up for success. While many of you are waiting and trying to save every little penny to take, it is so, and I'm not laughing at you guys because your lack of knowledge, I'm not laughing at. I'm laughing at the fact that it's other alternatives that many of you aren't taking advantage of, that is within your budget and that's within your price range. So hiring your child is not going to cost you any more money outside of the class. But for you to save for that real estate, how much is going to cost you just to buy the property? And if you don't buy the property cash, that means you have a liability. Okay. But do most people that actually have real estate tell you guys the truth that they are garnering losses? Do most people tell y'all that they're garnering losses on their rental real estate? So one positive way to build generational wealth is by hiring your children. The secret is out. I've told you guys the secret. This is one of the strongest wealth generating transferable tax savings strategy. It's collective. It's going to benefit you across the board for years and years and years to come. This is generational knowledge. Once I show you this, you're going to be able to show your generations and your children and their children how to repeat this and how to do it. So investing in a course for $97 where you'll be able to take the information that you're going to be able to learn and apply it for 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 and 80 to 100 years. Now that's generational wealth. That's building generational wealth. I don't know what real other way out there that your child today can be a millionaire if you do it right by the time they're 40, multi-millionaire by the time they're 60. I don't know no other way. What, you're going to buy them a multi-million-dollar property and hope that it flip to sell $1 million? You're going to have to flip. Man, I may have to do a whole other video. You guys are going to have to flip. Let's say your profit per flip you guys do is $30,000. You guys saw from my illustration that my daughter will have $3.7 million when she turns 65. So for me to be able to do that, the average flipper makes around let's say 50,000 per deal, right? So we're going to take that 3.7 million, right? Divide that by $50,000 profit from your real estate deal. Y'all are going to have to buy 74 properties, flip them, invest in them before you will be able to generate this much wealth for your children when they get 65. But you guys thinking real estate is the only way. You guys thinking, oh, I gotta buy stocks. That's the only way. So I talk about that, just Michelle. So my course is not limited to children, but that's not one of my selling points. That's just one of the bonuses. So let me go to the landing page. That's one of the bonus. So if you guys go to the landing page, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration, right? That's one of your bonuses. So your bonuses consist of me teaching you how to hire your child, your spouse, your parents, and everything else. But yes, I'm going to show you all of that, but that's one of your bonuses. Okay, so look, Chrissy funny. Chrissy say add Forex. Look, man, y'all have been sold the truth, man. Y'all have been really sold. It really starts with you guys. It really starts with you. No one is telling you this information because it's not easy. And then first of all, it requires you to have the knowledge that I'm going to provide you from the course to be able to do this. But no one really looked at it like this. It will take you 74 flips at a $50,000 profit per flip, that's not guaranteed, for you to save $3.7 million by the time your child is 65. But if you were to go ahead on and hire your child now, get them on payroll, do what I asked you to do in the class, and do exactly, then there's a possibility. No, there's a guarantee that depending on how the market go and the interest rates and all of that stuff, right? Because I can't guarantee the interest rates. That's not my lane, remember? Okay, all of that. Your child should be rich, a millionaire, multi-millionaire by the time they're 60. The question is, are you going to set them up to be able to achieve that? And see, this is the thing. In the Black community, we're always saying we've been pushed back. Yes, we've been pushed back. Yes, we've been, stomped on. Yes, we've been prevented from moving forward. Yes, we've experienced redlining. Yes, we've experienced all of that. But the truth be told is a lot of opportunities, just like hiring your child, that we are not aware of because of financial illiteracy, right? But then also the fact that when I do expose you guys to this stuff, you're thinking it's a problem with it, or you thinking it's not legit, when almost every culture, every race outside of the Black community is taking advantage of this. And this is why they're far apart and already established much more than what we are. If you compare me to the average white person my age, they got 4 or 5 properties. They have 4 or 5 properties. Investment accounts. Man, they rolling over 401ks and everything into their businesses, and they're starting off with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of capital. And I start off with nothing. I don't want your children to have to go through what I went through just to get here. But that's up to you. All I can do is give you guys the knowledge and expose you to it, to think and think differently. That's all I can do. It's up to you now to say, you know what? Falashade's right. I need to start internally. I'm talking about investing in stocks. Have I even invested into my children? I'm talking about investing in real estate. Have I even invested into my children? Like, literally, this is an investment into your children. It's not just about the Robux. It's not just about them spending their own money and having their own money. This is about building generational wealth. But the beauty is this: if you do it right, your children will know how to be financially sound and will be financially sound. They will know money. They will know how to use money as a tool. This is why majority of our people go bankrupt by the time we get money, is because we don't know how money is supposed to be used and the tools to be able to now grow it. So I am really at that point where I want you guys to understand that if you want to build generational wealth, it starts with your family. It doesn't start with a rental property. Doesn't start with a rental property. Doesn't start with that. That's later, after you have a lot of money saved and all your kids set up, and you got, retirement accounts, life insurance policies. Everybody got, their health insurance, and you got your little stuff. Then you can buy rental properties and stuff like that. You guys are doing it backwards, but y'all going off them Instagram memes. That's what it is. You going off them Instagram and them Facebook memes. And the memes don't tell you this stuff. The memes don't tell you, guys, my tea hot, y'all, real hot. The memes do not tell you that it starts within. But no, y'all investing in Forex and crypto. I don't have a problem with none of that stuff. Invest into your family first. Because that is so unguaranteed. None of that stuff is guaranteed at all. Hiring your child is one of the most guaranteed, effective ways to build generational wealth. Straight up. Straight up. It is. Angela, thank you for sharing. Marissa, thank you guys for sharing the video. I appreciate all of you. Yep. So guys, do you all have any questions at all? Do you guys have any questions? So Light Bright says, what if you don't have a business? Can you still, how are you going to hire them if you don't have a business? So your question is, if you are a contractor? Now, if you're a contractor, just so you guys know, from an independent contractor is still considered like a business for tax purposes. So if you're asking as an independent contractor, Latanya, oh, you said you missed it. You'll watch the replay. Perfect. Is that what you're asking? But no, if you don't have a business, then no, you won't be able to hire your child. How will we offset it for tax purposes? You can't pay them from your W-2. Your job, it didn't authorize you to pay them from your W-2. So you have to have a business, sole proprietorship, something. You know what I mean? Trade name, something. Trademark. I said trademark. Trade. Yeah, I said trade name. Yeah, trade name was. Oh, I meant to say DBA. DBA, trade name, something. But you have to be operating a business. So that was a good question though. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Mm-hmm. Just give you guys a few seconds to think about your questions, and then I'm going to check my calendar, see what time my next appointment is, so I can know how much time I have. My next appointment. Today, Wednesday. Let's say 2:30. Okay, 2:30 is my next meeting. Can you elaborate on what a EBA? Oh, I said a DBA, doing business as. So that's like, let's use your name. You say Michelle. So let's say your name is Michelle White, right? Instead of you using Michelle White, you will end up registering a DBA with your state, which will allow you to now use and operate a different name. So instead of using Michelle White, you can use Michelle Candles, or Michelle Sweets. Okay. The moment you want to add sweets or something to your actual name, you have to get a DBA to use it. You cannot just jump online and say, I'm Michelle's Treat, MichelleTreats.com without a DBA. You can't do that. Okay. So Thugman said, what's fair amount to pay them, and do you pay them like a corporate job every 2 weeks? So Thugman, I cannot answer that question in this live stream. If you want to find out how much to pay them, or what's a fair amount, or if you pay them like a corporation, or whatever the case may be, you have to attend the class on next week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will give you all of that, and you'll be able to have the opportunity to ask every question, and it will not be limited with this answer, okay? So my apologies. If you're interested, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration, okay? And the reason for that is because what you guys are not going to do, you're not going to say, oh, Falashade said I can hire my child, and Falashade said on the live stream I can hire my child and pay them $8,000, and your child end up owing taxes. You will not get me like that. I have to be engaged to be able to provide you with one-on-one advice regarding your personal situation. So for you to engage me with this, that is meaning registering for the class, walking through. And by the time we get to the Q&A and stuff, right, you will be able to answer all of your questions, and I will be inclined and happy to answer each and every last one of them. So it's bit.ly. Give me 1 second. Why is Leo not putting that in the chat? Give me 1 second. bit.ly/ hire your child registration. So, yep, my apologies from that, guys. I just have to be very cautious. Okay. Any last minute questions at all? Any last minute questions? So it's saying an error when I posted it. It's bit.ly/ hire your child registration. Okay. All right. So about 3 weeks ago, okay, cool. Do you need a DBA even if your business doesn't have your name in it? Yes. If you don't have it like already registered, right, you need to go ahead on and see. This is okay. Let me be really honest with you guys. I don't mind you all asking these type of questions that Doug is asking, because I really want to help you guys. But let me be really honest with you all. Business is not meant to be ran if you don't have no business acumen. The first step before any of you guys go and register your business, you're supposed to sit with an accountant like myself and ask them, what's the best way to structure your business? How do I go about doing it? Should I do an S Corp? Should I do a DBA? Should I do a corporation? Should I do this? Guys, like, you guys are really stopping yourself from going to the next level because you're taking and skipping steps. Like, when you guys decided to start a business, you also decided to learn different things and expose yourself to the unknown. Hey, Season, how are you, love? And expose yourself to the unknown. And what I'm finding is that you guys are not even doing the basic, acquiring the basic level expertise. Before you start a business, you don't just go to LegalZoom. You call, you get on the accountant's calendar. Hey, I'm starting this business. I just want to pick your brain because I'm unaware of how I'm supposed to manage this, or what are my requirements, or what are my obligations. Your tax person is not required to tell you that if you didn't engage them to show you how to operate and manage your business. Guys, I really need you all to take this serious, because this can be the difference between your family being set for the next 50 to 100, 200 years, and you being broke, and your family being broke for the rest of your life. Like, I would rather for you guys to make the initial investments necessary and build strong, scalable, stable businesses than keep spinning your wheels. So my advice to all of you, if you did not consult with an accountant before you started your business, take a step back. Take a step back, backtrack, rewind, like the kids say, pause, rewind, right? Rewind, take a step back. Take a step back and go and do that first. Find out about your business particular. Then once you do that, right, then you can take the knowledge from the class and apply it correctly. See, this is the thing. You have to be able to take what I'm giving you from the class to be able to apply it. But if you don't even know how your business is structured, then how are you going to ask me the questions in the class? I need you guys to know how your business is structured. So when I'm talking to you in the class, you would know which document you need to replicate because your business is an LLC. Which document you need to replicate because your business is a corporation. What document you need to replicate because your business is an S Corp. I need you guys to know this stuff. And I'm sorry. Like, you know, like, many of you don't know my story on Instagram, but I've been doing this for a very long time. I just never promoted myself on Instagram like that. I just let my team post on Instagram. But I've always been on Facebook 5 and 6 years now, going live, trying to help Black businesses do what they're supposed to do. And you guys are skipping steps. Go sit with an accountant first. Then you go and register your business. Don't go register your business. Then you call the accountant when you screwed up everything. You know, last week, y'all, I had more calls about screw ups. Oh, Velashide, I didn't sit with an accountant. Now I'm confused. This person found my taxes wrong because this, you know, it was just so much confusion. Everybody's confused. The confusion is you started a business and you didn't gain the knowledge that you needed, the initial knowledge, so you can now go to step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So yes, Latanya, we talk about every entity in the class. So I talk about DBAs, sole proprietors. I talk about LLCs, S corps, partnerships, and I also talk about the nonprofits as well. So yes, I talk about your kids, your parents, your spouses. Those are you guys' bonuses. Those are your bonuses. So the main class is teach you how to hire your child, right? However, my bonuses is that I'm going to also show you how to hire your mom, how to hire your dad, how to hire your grandparents, and everybody in your family. We're building generational wealth. This is our time. And I just want you guys to be extremely successful. But you can't be extremely successful by skipping steps. You can't be extremely successful skipping steps and taking shortcuts. And that's one of the key things in my core values in my company. Sorry, guys. You hear my aunt. She always fussing with Price. She must be changing his diaper. So that's one of our core values in our office, is that we have to make sure that we're constantly learning. You guys are like really, really loud. Y'all like louder than me. I'm sorry, y'all. Watch where I'm about to come in. No, I want you to work until 3. I want you to work until 3. You're backed up. Work until 3, then you can play with the iPad. That's 1 hour. Actually, 58 minutes. 58 minutes. That's it. And then you're good. Oh, you're welcome, Doug. And I'm sorry, I don't want to pick on you guys, and I don't pick on anybody, but if you guys have to understand something, my goal is to really help each and every one of you guys build profitable, scalable, sustainable businesses. So when I say profitable, scalable, sustainable, for you to be profitable, you have to know certain things. For you to be profitable, we have to implement tax strategies. For you to be profitable, I need you to have your bookkeeping in order so we can see the numbers. You understand? Right? And then for you to be able to scale, we need all of that, right? The tax savings, the money, right? So we can invest, right? We also need the bookkeeping so we can see the leaks and, you know, what's going on with your business. So when I say, guys, I help you guys build profitable, scalable, and sustainable businesses, that is my truth. I don't come on here to just throw you guys any fluff and to say, hey, this is what you need to do. And that's a lie. No, truth be told, stop skipping steps. This is why they say, oh, Black women businesses are like starting. They say Black women businesses are starting at a more rapid pace, or 400% increase, or whatever the situation may be, right? Which is true, but how many will sustain? How many women Black-owned businesses is going to be here in 3 years? How many? No, all you need is Zoom, Latanya, and Zoom is free. You just have to log in. That's it. It's on Zoom. Your workbooks will be PDF and fillable as well. All of your resources too. I think Grace ended up making those fillable for you guys too. So all y'all documents that you got to submit to the IRS and stuff, those are fillable too. Okay. Everything. Yep. Okay, guys. So any last minute questions before I get out and prepare for my 2:30 meeting? Any questions? And then go and finish putting out these flames in this office, you guys. Any other questions at all? So yeah, so hiring your child, guys, is the first step. I don't know. Hi, Success. How are you? Hiring your child is really the first step. I don't know how we skipped it. Was because it looked good? Because everybody have rental properties like that look good? Is that what we got focused on? Because it looked good? Let's be honest. Did everybody want to invest into real estate and only consider real estate as a generational wealth tool and didn't consider other avenues like hiring your children? Why? Because it looks good. Everybody on Instagram is saying, oh, you need real estate. Do you know most of them have already gotten established in their businesses before they decided to go and invest into real estate because they had to make a certain amount of money? Okay, so let me repeat that again. Many of you don't understand that there's stepping stones to be able to invest into real estate. You need cash, you need capital. You need cash, you need capital. Okay, so that's later down the line. The easiest way to build that is hiring your children, because you're going to save money when you you're going to be paying them what you normally would be paying them to spend to run up your money. Think about how many cash here go my office. Let me let it ring one time before I hang this up for Randy. All right. Sorry, Instagram. So someone said, if you're unable to join the class at the time of the class, is there another two? No, you're gonna have to just watch the video and send me your state. So when you make your payment, I hope you guys are not using a payment option that doesn't show me your state. I need to know your state because I need to research and pull all of the laws, the labor laws. See, this is the thing, guys. I'm telling you guys the labor laws too, that so you'll know which section to listen to, you know, and I need to make sure I incorporate your state. So if you're going to pay and you know you're not going to attend the class, please shoot us an email saying, hey, this is my state and this is the age of my child. You understand? So I can know. And then I'll speak about that in the class. But the class is hands-on. So I would encourage all of you to be in it because we literally will be going through it. I'm not just doing a little webinar. Nope, I got those slides. But I don't really do that. We're going to go through the slides and then we're going to do a deep dive into hiring them from step 1, step 2, step 3. I'm in Maryland. But my clients are all over the U.S. So they have clients all over the country. And Latanya, yes, there is a replay. So if you guys are not able to make the class, you will get the replay, you will get your workbook, and you will also get all of the resources and everything else. And also for all of my one-on-one bookkeeping clients, you all have access to this course for free. So you guys do not have to pay for the class. So if you are a bookkeeping client of Suncrest or a bookkeeping client of Accounting with Falashide, right? You guys get this class included. It is included. Okay? It's not extra. All right. So Latanya, welcome on board. You should have gotten an automatic email to register for the class, right? The second thing you're going to get next week, because I'm finalizing you guys' workbook. The first step of the workbook is done, completed, but the additional stuff that I'm expanding on this year, you guys will get that sent maybe like 1 or 2 days before the class. I think I'm gonna do it 1 day before the class because I don't want you guys duplicating my stuff. I know some accountants trying to come in my class too, so I just need to be kind of leery of my intellectual property right now too. Okay, so Latanya, welcome on board. You of many you will see in the class next week. Sorry guys, my office is messaging me. Are we done with her stuff? Any last minute questions? No, that's one email from our payment portal. You're gonna get another one, Latanya. Okay, Tanny baby, perfect. Where can I sign up and how much? So it's $97. Give me 1 second, guys. Remember I told you I've been putting out flames literally all day in my office? I tell you guys not. I tell you guys, this isn't running a business sometimes, guys. It's so hard, so rewarding. Like days that I've had these past 2 days, y'all, I just wanted to cry sometimes, honestly. Just wanted to cry. But guess what? I'm going to use it as a learning experience to incorporate better processes and better systems. And if I have to fire some team members, I may have to fire some team members and stuff like that, because that's what we got to do sometimes. But Running a big business sometimes, y'all, is difficult. Okay, so yep, Latanya, I see you got the email, the invoice, and everything else. So I was saying it's $97, guys, from last week Friday until this Monday at 12:01 a.m. Okay, at 12:01 a.m. on August 24th, it's going to go up to $147. Okay, $97 up until Friday, well, Sunday, and then Monday morning, it's going to go up to $147. Alrighty, guys. Once you are registered, you will get an email to register again on Zoom for. Okay, yep. Thank you, Leo. I know you're about tired of me today, Leo. We tell him, Leo, we didn't have a stressful last 2 days. But it's okay. It's okay. Let me untie this so y'all won't be seeing my little stomach. Okay, so Tanny said, how do I contact you to become a potential client? Okay, so go to my contact. If you call the office, Randy will answer the phone. She's there. You can call the office. Randy's waiting for you. Flip say, where can I sign up and see how much? So if you go to bit.ly, well, go to the link in my bio. It takes you right to the landing page. So let's just go ahead on and just do a little brief recap. Let me just go ahead and just do a brief recap really quick, right? What we learned today. So we learned that it's cheaper. You're welcome, love. It is cheaper to hire your child. Okay? It's cheaper because for real estate, you have to have that bulk money saved, ready to invest. Okay? And you have to put a lot of initial capital in. Right now, you're already putting in capital in your children, right? You already give them allowances and spending money. Right? So why not take advantage of those opportunities and legalize it the way it's supposed to be done? Okay? And put them on your company's payroll and do it right. And take advantage of the tax benefits. Okay? Another thing we also learned that if you were to start investing now early on, rather than when we started, this is why most of our people are still working at the age of 70 and still working because they didn't have $200,000-$300,000 saved. Okay? They didn't. This is why most of our people are depending on Social Security. Okay? And on welfare benefits and working at Walmart. Because they didn't take advantage. They didn't even know this stuff. Let's really be honest. The generations before us, guys, didn't know this stuff. They was not exposed to this stuff. But that is no excuse now for you because I've literally exposed this to you. So yes, you not taking advantage of it is detrimental. Them not taking advantage of it was because they lacked the opportunity to do so. Now you have the opportunity. Now there's no excuses for you. It is no reason you're going to be crying a river talking about, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I can't do this, I can't do that. There's no excuses now. Look, flames, y'all. I'm telling you, flames. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead on and get ready to go. Get back into the office. Flames. So we use Click. So y'all like, why am I always on my phone? It's not text messages. So we use Click for our enterprise system. So all my team, we communicate on Click. So we got the different departments and everything else. So I'm like very frustrated. But that's the life though. And then Friday, I'd be happy. Monday, ready to start the day and deal with the mess again. But that's the beauty of owning your own. You deal with it. You have to settle the problems and whatever the issues, and then you resolve it and move on. But guys, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration. Don't miss out. You don't want to miss out because we're not going to put on this course again until maybe like next year. So you will not be able to take advantage of it. And then also thank Trump. When we finish the class, we're going to say, thank you, Trump. Thank you, Trump. The reason why I say thank him was because due to his tax changes, he allowed us to be able to pay our children more. Let me repeat that for you. Your unfavorite president, Donald Trump, by changing the tax code, allow us to pay our children even more. So he made it much more attractive and really financially interesting to want to hire your child. We can pay them more. We have more opportunities now. It's just so much. So guys, let's not miss out on the opportunities. Go to bit.ly/hire your child registration, because I know this. Many of you are probably on the fence. Many of you have probably only seen me the first time. Just Google me. Just Google me. You'll see. Go to my Facebook. Just go search around. But the issue is this: many of you are going to dread missing out on this opportunity. And while everybody talking about from Falasha Day's class, I leveled up. I was able to save this. My child is building generational wealth, right? Leo, do me one favor. Go ahead on. Have Grace create the little banner. Like a little banner, like a photo banner, like this. This a photo banner. Oh, wait. Let's say this the photo banner. And then they can put their face like this, Leah, and say, oh, I hired my child and building generational wealth. Something like that. So everybody that's finished the class and got their child hired, right, will go ahead on and put their face in there for marketing purposes. You get me, Leo? So, yep, the little box thing on our brand stuff, right? Like this. All right, guys, go to bit.ly/hire your child registration. For Instagram, the link is in my bio. I think Periscope, the link is in my bio. If not, I'm going to go ahead on and change that for you guys really quick. Go to register. I look forward to seeing all of you next week. See you later. Bye, y'all.